Hey guys, I'm Allison. I'm the Pampered Wife. Hey guys, I'm Allison. I'm the Pampered Wife. I upload videos about clean beauty every Monday, sometimes more often. So if you like this video at any point, please hit that like button, subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Vapour Beauty Mesmerized mascara, and I'm also going to be doing some first impressions. So the first thing I have here is the Gressa Minimalist Corrective Serum Foundation. I don't know why that's so hard for me to remember the whole name. This is a sample that I got from the Detox Market because she's expensive. $62 for one of these things. And let me see if it has the shade. This, I got 2.5. I guess I'll shake it. Now, Gressa is a skincare makeup line that I've been interested in for a while. I follow the founder on Instagram. Her name is Svetlana, and she's like a real person. She's pretty funny, has a great sense of humor. Let's see. They say it's a fluid to velvet finish, pigmented with minerals, and it's also got their proprietary blend of botanical extracts. It does come in 21 shades. This might be a little light for me. Of course, I already have on my moisturizing SPF. It's just a tinted moisturizer, this Integrity, that I absolutely love. I wear it under all my foundations, so that's typical for me. I think this is a little light for me, but it goes on nicely. It feels, it's not at all silicone-y. Of course, it has no silicones. It's one of these natural brands, but it does feel a bit velvety. Yeah, definitely too light. Good thing I got a sample. The coverage is definitely light, I think, but I could put some more on, especially in these areas. This is a good day to be testing it. I've got lots of spots. Of course, you want to concentrate. The lightest part of your face should be the center of your face. It's where most of us need coverage. But I just have so much hyperpigmentation back here. I tend to also put it back here. And I have a lovely pimple coming out right here. So actually the coverage is quite nice. I would say I got more of a medium. What do we think? Medium to full? Huh, so you can really build this up. That's nice. Holy cow, I feel like I look like a ghost. All right, I'm gonna remedy this. So to fix this situation, I'm gonna go in with some of my Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. It really will warm up this shade as well as add some darkness. A lot of times I'll actually mix it in with a foundation that's too light. Today I'm just gonna go over top of it. So I concentrated it around the edges of my face, pretty much where you'd put a bronzer, and then I just spread it all over, so it did end up in the middle of my face as well. I think this is a much better shade now, and so 2.5 would be a little bit too light for me, but I am liking how it's looking on the skin. It's spread out nicely. It's drying down to that velvety finish that they mention. So we'll see how this wears. So far, so good. All right, I got my hair up out of my face. I've done my brows. Oh, I also put on some concealer under my eyes. I don't know that I really needed it. I feel like I was already pretty well covered under the eyes. However, there is still some dry patchiness under here that I could not correct with the under eye concealer. It's the same concealer I use every day. Everything will be listed down in the comment section. So now I'm gonna go in with some bronzer. Just gotta find it here. So I'm going in with the Han in Malibu, which I also love. I just think it's a great shade, especially for winter. It's a matte bronzer. It's a little cooler, so you can use it sort of as a bronzer for contouring and bronzing. A little bit below the cheekbones instead of on top of them like I would normally use a bronzer, and then of course up around the edges of the face. This is turning more into a get ready with me, so hope that's okay. Okay, so this next product that I am going to be using is the Ritual Defeat. This is the shade Rapture. And it's described as pink from cold winter days spent outside. That sounded really good. It's winter. I have dipped my finger into it before. It's a really pretty shade. Doesn't look as bright as I think it actually is. I'm going to swatch it for you here. It's a nice cool tone pink. It's a multi-use product, all natural. Yes, very pigmented. That's okay. And Ritual Defeat, it's a beautiful texture and it dried down really nicely. Not going to be sticky at all on the skin. And Ritual Defeat is another brand I've been wanting to try, founded by three sisters. They're all accomplished artists. So color, shade, texture, I mean, all those things, which should be important to any makeup brand, of course, is especially important to them. I think especially colors. So I would agree, this is that kind of just fresh from outside winter skin shade. Really pretty and actually very pigmented, blended out really nicely. As you can see, I've just been tapping it. I'm trying to keep my blushes above my nostril line to keep my face lifted since things fall and my cheeks will be, lower. I'm trying to keep it more up here. Of course, some color got down here, but trying to keep it more lifted so the face looks more lifted. I think I'll put, I'm afraid, it's so pigmented, a tiny bit over my nose here. And like I said, it's multi-use. I'll just put some on my lips. I do have some, some kind of little lip moisturizer on right now. This is really nice. Wow, feels so emollient. You just touch it. It's almost like it melts onto your skin, but it's not at all sticky. Like it really dried down so nicely. I'd be interested in trying more of their products. Either more cheap, more of these, or they have a highlighter I'm interested in as well. Really pretty. I'm really happy with that. It'd be easy to go overboard though, and I don't see using this on my eyes. Next, I got this Ilia Natural Brightening Eye Primer. I love the Alima Pure Eye Primer and used it religiously for a couple of years actually. Ran out, thought I should give something else a try. First, I was just trying concealer on my eyes and seeing if that worked just fine. I see so many people and read so many reviews of people who just use their concealer on their eyelids as a primer. But I found that really, at least with the Alima Pure Primer, the primer really helped with pigment and long-lasting wearability of my eyeshadows, and I just missed that pigment and wearability. So I thought I'd get another primer, thought I'd try something new because I'm always looking to try something new. And I have to say, this looks a lot like their chromatic eye tints, the liquid eye from Ilia. And it actually is supposed to be brightening, not just a primer. It does have a little bit of a scent. It's to illuminate and keep oils at bay. I do not have particularly oily eyelids. Oh, I really thought it was gonna be more pigmented, but it's a bit sheer, so I'm just gonna spread it out. It does have some mineral pigments in it, I guess, for the brightening. It's really light. I can hardly tell how much I've put on, so I'm gonna put a little more on this eye. Light in texture, but also light in color. And I see it does do a little bit of brightening. Maybe just adds a little bit of a sheen to the eye. So you could certainly wear it alone to just brighten up your look. Hopefully it will help with the pigment and wear, long lasting as well. So it has a little bit of a scent, like I said. I don't know what that is, but it's nice and it's light. It's starting to dissipate. I don't really smell it when I put it on my eyes. I just noticed it when I smelled it, held it up to my nose to smell. So I'm gonna go in with some eyeshadow and I'll be right back. All right, I've gone in with the PYT No BS eyeshadow palette, the Cool Tone. This is a palette I'm very familiar with, so I'll be able to judge how it wears and the pigmentation. I don't know if the eye primer helps so much with pigmentation. but it wasn't one of those sticky eye primers that makes it hard to blend the makeup out. This was really easy to apply on top of the primer, really easy to blend out. So we'll see how well it wears. The pigment does look good. I just wouldn't say it's so much more intensified. The Alima Pure just was really good at that. So now I'm gonna go in with the product that I wanna review. It would help if I had it in here with me, so I'll be right back. I'm back. This is the Vapour Mesmerized mascara. First, it's $28, and you wanna replace your mascara every 3 to 4 months. I do it pretty much every 3 months. I usually write the start date that I've opened it in a magic marker, a Sharpie, right down here so I know when I opened it. This one, I think I opened it at the end of November, so I can't wait to be finished with it. Kind of ruined, let you know my feelings on this one, but the claims are that it can lengthen, it's lengthening, defining, and buildable, that it provides a glossy, fluttery, jet black finish, and of course, like so many clean beauty products, it conditions and softens your lashes. It won't be crunchy, never irritating. They also claim no flaking and no clumping. It is unscented. So I have a clip here that I'll insert of me putting this on my eyes. It's just a closer view. The wand is one of those fiber wands. It's average, it's not too large. Not really small, it's fine, I don't love it. I prefer the silicone wands. Now I am putting this on today too. It does have a nice black finish. It does lengthen some. It does build nicely. I can put on about 3 coats and get some pretty black, thicker lashes. I would not say that it's particularly volumizing or particularly lengthening. It doesn't clump when I apply it, and it doesn't irritate my eyes. I think it's always hard to claim non-irritating, but because everyone's sensitive to different ingredients, but it does not irritate my eyes. It's easy to apply because of the wand. It's not super messy. I haven't had a problem getting it on my eyelids or anything. It's a drier formula. This is not one of those wet formulas. Of course, it's more wet when you first open it, and it dries down the longer you use this mascara, but from the beginning it was a more dry formula. That being said, I have been really unhappy with this mascara. It goes on nicely, it looks good in the beginning. I think it's nice for every day. Like I said, you can build it up. You don't get an especially glam look, but you do get a nice lengthened full eyelash look. But as the day goes on, it just wears away, and it all wears down under your eyes. It looks just more like maybe eyeliner ran or a dusting of black under my eyes, like maybe I was crying and wiped it away. It's just not flattering, and I would say that starts after like 4 hours. So if you just have a quick errand to run or a half day of work, maybe this can work, but for a full day, it's awful, and so I hate wearing it. They aren't big flakes, and it's not smudges. It's just a dusting of black under my eyes. Every time I wear it, no fail. I've been wearing it, like I said, since about the end of November. This is now the end of January. It's plenty of time to tell if this was going to break in and wear better, and it just never did. Now, this was my first Vapour Beauty product. I'm really disappointed. I don't know that I'll try more products based on this. I haven't heard rave things about it. It's one of the first clean beauty brands, so I would like to give them credit and maybe support them. I know they rebranded recently or redid a lot of their products. I don't know if they redid this one or not. Maybe you can let us know in the comment section. So yeah, I'll be happy to get rid of this guy. I just don't recommend it. Let us know if you have a different experience with it. I'm going in with a bit of lip liner. I'll put on a more neutral lip or quieter daytime lip, and I'll be right back to go over everything. All right, now for my final impressions. Please ignore my husband moaning and groaning in the background if you hear him. Okay, so the Gressa foundation, I didn't powder it. I typically do powder foundations, at least in the center of my forehead where I have some natural sheen, although I'm not at all oily. but I didn't powder at all today. I usually powder around here too because I cannot stand to be at all sticky or tacky. I have none of that. I'm totally comfortable. I feel no need to powder, so that's really nice. The shade was wrong for me, but I was able to adjust that with the Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy. So probably even if you just have a good bronzer that you like or any other tinting product that you could mix in with it or go over it, well, hopefully you'd get the right shade. I don't know why I'm telling you that. So anyway, I'm very, very pleased with the coverage. You know, it's hard to tell the finish as far as sheen goes because I did use the Drunk Elephant on top of it, but it did dry down to a velvety finish that it's very comfortable. So I'm looking forward to trying that some more. And what else did I use? Oh, the Ritual Defy. This was really nice. So the Gressa was unscented. I think I forgot to say that. The Ritual Defy is also unscented. Beautiful product, really comfortable, also not at all tacky or wet. I don't have any highlighter on today. That could be the Drunk Elephant. I'm also sitting in front of a window. It may be a little bit dewy. Yeah, I think this may be a little dewy, but it doesn't feel at all uncomfortable on the skin. I love it. I used it on my lips as well. It was very comfortable. I wouldn't say it's particularly moisturizing. You're not going to use it in place of like a lip moisturizer. And for me, it wasn't quite pigmented enough for my lips, so I went in with some lip gloss and lip liner. As far as the mascara goes, I think you got my, oh, before we do mascara, let's go in order. The eye primer, the Ilia eye primer. It was really nice to apply, spread out easily on my lid. I like how it was brightening. I could also wear it on its own just with some mascara and it would brighten my eyes. I've read that people also use it under their eyes, under their concealer. So I may try that because maybe it would help with creasing or just some of my dry flakiness, you know, to smooth that over and soothe the under eye area. Because of course, Ilia, like so many natural clean beauty brands, has some skin nourishing ingredients. So I like how my eyeshadow applied on top of it, and you know, we'll see how it wears, how the eyeshadow wears, if it really does help the longevity of the wear. As for the Vapour Beauty Mesmerized mascara, I think you got my impression of that. It's really nice in the beginning when you first apply it. It lasts for a couple of hours and then it just disintegrates under your eyes and leaves just a dusting of black. And so for that reason, I would not recommend it. I guess if you have sensitive eyes and have a hard time finding a mascara that you like, you should give this one a try. It is non-irritating, unscented. It does have nice nourishing ingredients. The lashes are not crunchy. It's really comfortable to wear. But if you're looking for a long wearing mascara, this is not it. I hope you found these first impressions and reviews helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if there's anything in particular you'd like to see me review in the future. And in the meantime, I hope you find some time to pamper yourself today. Bye.